Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is an AMX13F3 and is located on the south spawn of Cliff under the command of Mike 1963-1. Now he's about to be trolled. Yes, I'm afraid there's a troll on his team. And there he is, he's in the Sherman. And yes, he's not going to allow Mike to actually move to his firing position. He's going to keep on rubbing up against him and trying to throw him off his game. Now this is going to have an effect upon the game, because whilst he's doing that, these players can't actually hit the enemy. And now he's actually attacking the Rain 15551. This is a tier 8 game, that's a tier 8 Arty. And PintoBeanFetish is actually causing no end of trouble to two of his other teammates. So that's 1/5 of the enemy of his team are not playing the game because he's not allowing them to. Well, Mike's moved to a firing position now, but it's very late and the enemy's managed to get to the hill. Now he's still hindering the Lorraine, but he'll probably come over here any second and start mucking about with Mike again. You can see Mike's got 1 mark of excellence on the barrel of his Arty. It's a French 155mm Arty based on the AMX 13-ton chassis. Now he can normally do 700 alpha if he can penetrate the armour, but he has to penetrate at least 39mm of armour if he's going to get through, or at least less than 39mm rather. That's all the penetration he's got. Okay, he's loaded, and before he can shoot, he's being pushed again. Yes, it's that nasty Sherman. In fact, actually, it's not a Sherman as such. It's an M4A3E8, and you can see he's being shoved by PintoBeanFetish up against the rocks, and he can't fire from here. He's actually based on the hull of a light tank, a French light tank, and if that medium tank pushes him any harder, he'll probably flip over. And if he does, then he's not going to be capable of doing any more damage on the enemy. In fact, PintoBeanFetish is trying to either flip him or turn him, push him underneath those rocks, and now he's managed to flip him on one side. So come on, Wargaming, you've got to ban players like PintoBeanFetish, because they don't want to play the game, they just want to annoy other players. And as such, they're just ruining the game for Wargaming and for these players, the other players that they're trolling. Even though he's being pushed about, he's still trying to aim at the enemy. I've got to admire him for doing that, for Mike for carrying on regardless. You can't see the Easy 8 at the moment, but he is still there. You can see by the way that he's being pushed about. Yeah, it's a mod fault that the enemy tank or the troll tank disappears sometimes. And in fact, you can see that you could be doing something more productive, and the Easy 8 responded with a negative. Yeah, well, despite the fact that PintoBeanFetish wants to do what he's doing, the other players are not happy on the team. Yep, and Mike's now responded in chat by typing, could people please report him. They are losing this game. They're 2 tanks down on the enemy, and 2 of their tanks are here doing absolutely nothing at the moment, except the Easy 8 is trying to annoy the Arty as much as he can, and he's not going to stop Mike from playing Arty. Quite the opposite. Mike will want to play Arty more, so the next time PintoBeanFetish is on the enemy team, he will absolutely hammer this guy with Arty shells. And now he's managed to flip Mike, so he's unable to play anymore. He's completely defenseless. He's been flipped on his side. And now the Easy 8 is leaving at that. He can't go into that gap. He's not capable of getting that far in. But now Mike is incapable of playing the game. And so Wargaming, come on, you've got to ban the Easy 8. The game is almost over. These two are the last left alive on their team. Everyone else has been killed, but because these have been mucking around, or rather the troll's been mucking around, not Mike, there's absolutely no way that they can they're going to win this battle, this game, and it's only a matter of time before they get killed. And I think it's going to be Mike who gets killed first, because he's the one they can see standing up behind that rock. And he's been hit, and he's been killed and shot by the UDES, and they're just coming around the other side to kill the Easy 8, who's not even playing now. He achieved his goal of trolling someone. He's not even shooting. And I would hope that he's been banned, but he hasn't. You can see his turret's still moving. And now he's dead. So what a waste of a game. And Wargaming, you've got to ban somebody like PintoBeanFetish before they actually do force other people to leave the game as a result. Now let's have a look at the end of battle stats and see exactly what went on or transpired in that game. Well, here's the end of battle results, and you can see that Mike did actually manage to get some damage on the enemy. He did 318 hit points of damage, but that was about it. Spent the rest of the time being attacked by that idiot PintoBeanFetish. And if we look at the team scores, we can see that he's about mid-table, whereas the troll, PintoBeanFetish, is right down at the bottom. No damage, no kills, and only 62 XP for turning up. So come on, Wargaming, it's about time you remove players like this from the game. PintoBeanFetish needs to be sent to the bin. He needs to have his account cancelled. He needs to, if he wants to, he can start again from tier 1 upwards and learn to behave himself. But he ought to lose all of the premium tanks that he's worked up on this account and have to pay for them all over again. And we'd be quite happy if he had to pay twice for his premiums, because he lost all the other ones because he abused that account. But people like this have got to be removed from the game as soon as possible to prevent other players being forced to leave because they hate the game, because Wargaming won't control it. So Wargaming, up to you. Ban this player, PintoBeanFetish. Thank you.